Hello. Hi. My name is Corona. Glitter Twist. Today, the plan. Hi, Kokishiro. Hi, Spiral Lily. How you doing? Welcome in. Today's plan, we're going to play Amnesia, The Dark Descent. It's a really old game. It's a game that brought PewDiePie into the limelight, made him famous, made him what he is. Maybe not that, but yeah. Uh, can I say, guys? What can I say? It's been a bad day. Not the best. Uh, Yesterday I took my car back to the stupid idiots. That's their name until further notice. So they could check on it because the engine light came up. I went to AutoZone. I got a code P0017, and I was like, okay, that sounds okay. Got the printed out thing that says like, oh, it's this thing, and took it, and I was gonna take it to with the mechanic that I usually go, but it was bought by someone else, and they're like, oh, the guy that made the diagnosis, it's not here. He's at the hospital, and I don't know when he's gonna come back. Which I hope that guy was okay, and he didn't. It wasn't nothing. It wasn't anything serious. I hope. But yeah, so I took it somewhere else that the guys on AutoZone were like, you can go like next door and they can give it a better diagnosis for free. And I was like, oh sure, why not? So they were like, oh yeah, it's this thing. We can change it. Okay, it's gonna be this much and this much. If it doesn't fix it, then won't charge you for the parts, because that was the main thing. Like they had to get the parts. Sure. Change it. Went home. The thing still had the engine light, and they were like, drive it for around 50 to 100 miles and come back, and we're gonna do the relearn for the thing. Okay. Drove the 100 miles, came back, they did the thing mostly, take it home, nothing. I went from there, I went to get something to eat, and when I turned my car on, the engine thing came back, and I'm like, oh, so I called them and I'm like, hey, what's up? And they're like, vas entrado. So I had to. The next day I went, because I went, and they were like, oh no, we're busy. Oh sure, fuck you, I'll come back tomorrow, I'll call tomorrow, whatever. Get there, they did the thing, and they're like, oh, we did the thing, but when you get home, you can leave it with us, or you can take it home. Fuck that, I'm gonna take it home. Just disconnect it for 24 hours and it should be good. Okay, you say so, I believe you once. I don't believe you this time, but maybe, right? I went, disconnected the thing. I took my brother's car to work today, came back, connected it back, drove around. Everything seemed fine. Went to it, and when I turned it back on, boom, same code again. Well, I don't know the code, but engine thing again. So now tomorrow I have to go and fight it, but the problem is that tomorrow I have to finish work, get out of work, like do my 8 hours, and I have to come back later because 4th of July stuff. So I'm gonna literally go work, come back, fight off stupid assholes, and because they, I mean, if they were like, hey, you know what, we don't know shit, we don't know what to do with it, fine, I don't mind, that's fine. At least you're being, anyway, how you doing? At least you're being honest. But no, they were like, oh, we can change it, I'm 90% sure this is gonna fix. Fuck you. And tomorrow I have to go fight with the little time I'm gonna have to rest, and then go back to work. And I don't know, I'm pissed about it. I'm pissed about it. But yeah, I am from yesterday. Yeah, I remember you. How you doing? How you been? How's your day going so far? Today we're gonna play Amnesia. Because I'm pissed. And I hate everything and everyone. Good. Anyway. Oh wait. I need to. Hi JT, how you doing? Welcome in. Oh, this thing is not working. I'm gonna be so fucking pissed if now you're gonna tell me that this doesn't work. I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna lose something if this thing doesn't work. It should work. I tested it. Doing the same thing that happened with getting over it. So I might need to close it up real quick and then turn it back on. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna play Hollow Knight. I don't give a fuck. I don't know. Me indeed, me. Now it works. You better work. Start new game. Yeah. Enemies will spot you more easily. Tinderbox and are harder to come by. Autosave is disabled, and saving your game costs tinderboxes. Losing your sanity will kill you. Hell no. I'm too pissed to do something like that. I won't put myself through that. Not today. Maybe someday in the future.
Shadow hunting me.
Too loud.
I must hurry.
That should be good.
My name is Daniel.
Hi, Daniel.
I live in London at
Oh, he British.
Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus.
Hey, J-Dog. Thank you for the follow. How you doing? Welcome in.
I am Daniel.
Good job, Daniel. Daniel. So, Daniel. Good job, Daniel. You got it. Say whatever you want, but this game still looks cool after so many years. I'm not saying it looks up to standard, but it looks cool. There's gonna be a lot of motion blur. I'm sorry. A memento has been added to your journal. Press J or Y for quick access to your mementos. Press and make sure to check whenever you get stuck. Mementos. Follow the liquid trail and find its source. E. I might not want to do that. This liquid? I guess it is. So the cool thing about this game, I mean, there's a lot of games that have it, but this is like one of the first. Ow, one of the first ones, I guess. Not the first ones, but the ones that popularize it. I guess. I think. I hope. Shut up. We have a sanity mechanic. Like this is our life. This is our sanity. This is how much oil we're gonna have when we find a lantern. And the lower the sanity, the weirder things are gonna happen. Like enemies randomly appearing in the game and stuff like that, but they're not real. And also we can do this. It didn't break. Now it broke. Hey. And the box is like hold left mouse area and move the mouse in order to move the door. Press right mouse to throw the door open or shut, depending on the direction you're facing. We're probably gonna need that a lot. A lot. Mine. Also, we can like peek around corners. I hate when games do that. Especially nowadays. Well, not nowadays, but I've seen a lot of games where you can. Sorry. Where it's like, oh, you can do this, and I immediately remember this game, and I'm assuming like, oh, there's gonna be scenes where I have to like look around. No, never use it. Never again. No. Probably gonna go through here first. So boom. There's a tinder box, and that's pretty much it. No more, nor less. Washupa. Hi. Beware, when standing in darkness, your sanity will slowly drain. Turn on lights in the environment, use tinderbox or search for other sources of light. So do I have to first grab the thing and then click right? Yeah. Dun, dun, dun. Down we go. Cuando abajo estás, tan abajo estás, que no ves salida del lugar. Pom, pom, pom. A fragrant taste of a rose lingers in his mouth. Turkish delight. He thought. Haha, thought. Papa. Witnessing unsettling events will reduce your sanity. It can increase by completing puzzles and making progress. So E. So as long as we advance, we Gucci. The more we advance, the less cuckoo we go. Mine. You have to by pressing F or selecting. Okay. I'm probably not gonna need it that much. There's a lot of arcades going on. I can tell for sure we're not in Missouri.
19th of August, 1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there will be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be
What we
afraid,
playing?
Daniel. I can't
Hi
tell you why.
Tijana, we're
Nobody.
playing Amnesia: The Dark Descent. It's an old game,
Find comfort and strength
but it's
in that
fun.
fact. There
cool.
is a purpose. You are my final
It's-
effort to put things right.
I don't know if you've seen or
God
play
willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound
what's his name?
horrible.
Alien
Go to
Isolation.
the inner sanctum,
That
find
but
Alexander,
medieval.
and kill him. His body is old and weak.
Fuck Alexander.
Yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you.
Hell yeah.
One last thing.
Mm-hmm.
A shadow is following you.
I know.
It's a living nightmare.
I know.
Breaking down reality.
I wouldn't say
I
it
have
that
tried
much.
everything, and there is no way to fight back.
You shouldn't.
You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem
Understood.
us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him.
10-4.
Your former self, Daniel.
Fuck you, Daniel. You're not gonna tell me what to do. No. This is what I think about your opinion, Daniel. Okay, so what's my objective now? What was the bottom to see the things I need to do? Shift, Control, A, escape, X, C. Head is pounding, hands are shaking. Shake, 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 shake it. Ah. I knew it. I kinda already knew. As I said, I have already played this game before. Doesn't take away from it because there's a slam shot behind him and he knew. I didn't read that. I'm sorry. This is
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have.
I haven't.
Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brandenburg.
Cool, sis. Doomsday Bunker. Understood. Probably was a weirdo. It's fine. We like weirdos. They're fun. And some of them are me. Just a couple. Maybe like 2. Huh. 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 I'm out. Ugh. Nope. Not going that way. Never mind then. So the game wants us to go down, which means we should go here. Of course it's locked. It will not open without a key. Laboratory, cellar binaria? Binaria, yeah. Laboratory. He fell to the kitchen floor. Tears were beginning to well in his eyes. Gosh, darn it, I always forget. Gonna need this. If I remember correctly, this thing will fall at some point. But that's fine. Okay, I cannot go through there. Cannot go through there. There I cannot go through. So I guess we go in here. The lack of chimney to properly bend the fumes from this most recent experiment has taken its toll on many of my less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can and move them to the winery cellar. I shall indeed. Is there something behind it? I know, not necessarily because I've played it before. I mean, because I've played it before, but
There should be more cooperite.
cooperite.
Let me see. And one part aquafortis.
Aquafortis. Mine. Early alchemy experiment. This is my third attempt to produce artificial vitae. The former compound lacked the potency I needed, but I sense I'm close. Calamine and orpiment are given and the cuprite binds them well. This time I will attempt Aqua Regia instead of Aqua Fortis, in hope it will produce a more even solution. The experiment wasn't successful. The solution is highly acid and proves impractical to put to any use except as a detergent. Organic issue reacts especially violently to the solution and should be handled with great care. I might be able to use the recipe, but I'm losing hope that I will find an alchemy solution for my predicament. Chemistry pot. Mine. A slight headache. Dang it, I thought I could open it. The worst part is that it's not the first time that this thing bamboozles me. I'm pretty sure. Maybe I misremember, or maybe it's a thing that it traveling to Doberman going to Cattenbury. He made sure to pay a visit to avoid the sense of guilt connected to I couldn't read. Hello? Hello? Nada. But it was up. So up we go. Was that a fox? Tabularium. Understood. Mine. Tinderbox. Box. Archives. Does archive translate to whatever language that is, but does that translate to tabularium? There are children cheering him. Library.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me.
Mystery.
When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a
The passage of
stone
Mahal.
structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night.
In the cold,
Tomorrow, I
cold
lead the men
night.
into the
Boom,
ancient structure,
boom,
hoping to reach the
boom,
burial chamber.
boom.
No matter what the professor
I
is
saw you
convinced of,
standing in the
dig should yield something
corner.
interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
Not the British Museum. Everything but that. Not again. Hi. I'm here to collect a debt. Nice. Of 500. So you better pay. Wilhelm's contract. I hereby offer my full attention and service to Alexander, Baron of Brandenburg. This contract will reign for a total of 3 years, when my freedom shall return to me. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brandenburg, is to recommend my services as the Prussian Royal Court at the Prussian Royal Court and within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. May no man break his seal. Wilhelm, House of Garrick. Guess there's nothing. I just remember a really creepy video. I don't know if you guys ever saw the There Is Nothing video. It's like a old dining room.
17th of May, 1839.
Hi Spider Lily, welcome back. How are you? How you doing?
I need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned
I'm good.
faintly in the
Heck
air
to the
as we
yeah.
slowly
I'm
made
glad
our
to hear
way
that.
underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me.
Cállese la
I
cerca.
mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked
Skill
much
issue.
older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
With my best friend. And we only had a little bit of water. So we had a duel. Duel monsters. We duel for the water. I lost. And then I killed him. Sorry. Libre Veteres. Here? Are you sure about that? I hear music. Hell yeah. How much oil do I have? Corona, wanna hear a joke? Hell yeah, tell me a joke. History logic. It won't open its log. Understood. Hi. You sounded... What did the sushi say to the bee? What's up? I like that. I like that. Okay, so something's here with us. Actually, had to try. Ah. Must find a new way out of this area. The road into the local history room is locked. Is there any entrance? Evidence in the laboratory has revealed that combining four chemicals can create a powerful acid. Yeah, you can combine water, chloride, uh, sodium, and that's it. Find the key for the wine cellar. Okay, many things to do. Delineata imágenes tabulatis. La tuya por si acaso. Fragile but not breakable by hand. What about a rock? Actually worked. Head spawning and something. Is this the Bible? That's not what I wanted to do. Sorry, Christ. Did I just randomly die for grabbing a... I did.
17th of May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped.
Of course I was trapped. Always trapped.
Gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light.
Just kidding, I ran towards it.
It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light.
Mystic light. Should I touch it? Should I? It's dragging my side towards it. I must touch.
I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry.
Like a circle.
The next
Circles
thing I
are
can
not real.
remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Most peculiar in this is that Tanglewood.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway.
What's the shadow though?
There isn't much to be done about the walls. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here,
Oh, really?
here, and there. Let's get the surface
Specifically
working on
here, and there. Okay, if you excuse me.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Oh, it's one of those things.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Yeah, Daniel. I mean, you can. But you can't. You know? Know what I mean? Mine. Local folklore. Alstad and Brennenburg Castle, 1801. Another region rich with lore is Alstad. Deep within the East Prussian woods, for centuries, there has been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbor, Castle Brennenburg. The quiet forest-clad mountains dressed with scattered lakes is as picturesque as can be, albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local and you will hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversations, since it will certainly serve as excitement and entertainment. All of them have their own twist on the tale, but there's some motif that keeps reappearing. The Gatherers. This story reaches all the way back to the times of the 30 Years' War. It is said that soldiers who abandoned their duties got lost in the cold dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies rotted by the tainted souls have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years and described them as horrid revenants. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called Gatherers, as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey which can be heard strolling inside damp burlap sacks dragged behind them, which reveals their presence. What a dark scheme do they follow? A visit undone. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, the well-known erudite, visited Alstad at the start of the 16th century. He resided in the local inn for a fortnight and he looked for remnants of kingdoms past. During this stay, all the prominent members of society paid notice and he is mentioned in many records of the time. One day, he went to investigate a burrow in the northwest glade, only to never be seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenoble some 10 years later. He dismissed the notion of her visiting Alstad, which makes you wonder what really happened. How was this mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods and what happened to him? Just what? I'm gonna be honest. I was falling asleep while I was reading. I'm tired. I'm gonna get to the next checkpoint and then I'm gonna go. Because it's one of those days. I did wanted to stream, but things are sucky right now. The immortal Baron, the Baron of Brennenburg, lives a reclusive life with his family at his castle nearby Alstad, unlike most those nobles birth. Unlike most those of noble birth, rumors are inherited alongside with the title. Reaching the history revealed little before the castle was consumed by fire in late 16th century. It was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from the Rhinelands, claiming the role as protector of the Prussian state. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remained popular throughout his presumed life. The family had always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage. Therefore, the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring has never been fully recorded. This has fed the idea that the Baron is in fact the one and the same who came from the west over 300 years ago, lived through the times of occupation, and joined the coveted Order of the Black Eagle, along with the great leaders of the world. It won't open. Okay. Nice. Something's gonna happen as soon as I grab that key, right? Regarding closing of the wine cellar, Wilhelm and his fools have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling of human vessels. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the forest and is killing my trusty servants. It's just a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brennenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until matters have been handled. Either the king's men leave or they will starve. Whatever comes first, they can Rodolfo or I care. Maybe I will feed them some wine. It will, in a sense, solve both of my problems. A little bit of wine doesn't sound bad right now, which is worrisome because I don't like wine. I like to wine, but I don't like wine. Key. Hi. Oh, we're back here. It won't budge. Fair enough. So maybe what we need to do is... I don't know. But we're... It begins. Hello. Boshi. Where you at? I'll pay for the Uber. Are you here? No, I opened that. And we already went through here, right? Maybe, maybe not. Let me check. I think so. Huh. Francisco Rapello. Head is pounding and hands are shaking. Shake, 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 shake it. So I just leave, right? I'm pretty sure that there's something I need to do here. I might be metagaming a little, and I might be wrong. But if I remember correctly, no, give it back. I need it for self-defense. Come on. It's fine. I'll use this one. What's this? Moldy bread? No, I think it's just a rock. Okay. Can I break that one though? Nope. Maybe I'm thinking of a different segment of the game. Most likely. We're still good on oil. The desert dunes were like waves in sluggish sea. While the caravan moved, the land appeared motionless, but in camp, the hills moved. They moved. Ah, these things. Yes. I remember them. They suck. Anyway. I'm falling asleep. My head hurts. And I don't feel that great right now. I'm sorry for making a little stream today. 1 hour. That's not enough. I'm sorry about that. But I have to look out for myself before doing anything else. At least I managed to keep my schedule until now. I will make it up for you guys on Friday. I'll try to make an extra long stream. I promise. But today's Wednesday, right? So tomorrow there's no stream. Because I have to work. Right? Yeah, tomorrow I have work. And on Friday we're playing Hollow Knight. So yeah, save and exit. Yeah. But yeah, I'll see you guys